afternoon, everybody. My name is Joe. This gentleman here, as always, is Patrick. We're coming to you live from the New York Beer Project in the state of New York. We are the Brews brothers. We're here to talk to you a little bit about some of the fun things that we do. We are the New York Beer Project. We really like to try to highlight New York, and especially the locality of everything. We do a lot of different work with a lot of different organizations throughout Western New York, throughout the state of New York, and we really try to highlight, we have a lot of New York pride here, and in particular Western New York pride, from the products that we use to some of the stuff that we make up here. So we're here to talk to you a little bit about what Western New York means to the New York Beer Project, because it's a lot. Yeah, it really is.
Absolutely. And the craft beer industry in general is really focused on local. How can we reinvest into our local community? How can we get local ingredients whenever possible? And really, the best thing to know is when you go out and you drink local beer, you're reinvesting into your community, because there's several things that we do within the community. So for instance, one of the beers we have on draft, Harvest Riesling Saison.
One of my favorites.
Straight from collaboration with Freedom Run Winery out in Lockport. We picked 1,000 pounds of Riesling grapes and we've turned it into this delicious Harvest Riesling Saison, all from up the road at Freedom Run Winery.
And we do a lot of work with Freedom Run Winery. We do a lot of different stuff with them, even from the two wines that we make. We actually have two exclusive wines, a white blend and a red blend, that we make specifically for the New York Beer Project. So this is our Metropolitan Red. I'm a big red fan myself.
Yes.
So this is a good blend of red grapes that we locally source. We make this once a year. We get our staff involved, take them out to the wineries,
yeah.
We get the opportunity to make the wine. So it's a really fun process to get to work with a lot of these local groups.
We even locally source our staff.
Yeah, I'm locally sourced from right around here-ish area. Yeah, that's about right.
Locally sourced staff too. So ton of other things too, right? Our carrot cake ale. Carrot cake is
one everybody's favorite from way back when, and we're going to be redoing that again. We just recently talked with Asker's Wine Bar, so we're going to be locally sourcing the juice. The juice bar. Yeah. So we're going to be locally sourcing the juice from there, and using a lot of different farms. We've utilized Gator Farms before for maple syrup for one of our beers. We're going to be using Stosh's Apiary for some locally sourced wildflower honey. So that's something you got to keep an eye out for. We always got different stuff going on and utilizing a lot of local farms. From the spent grain that we have to brew our beer gets sent to pigs.
I love that story. Yeah. I love local pigs eat the spent grain that we have from making beer. It's like that's really cool.
So you have the opportunity to eat your local pig that is fed from the beer that you're drinking. It's the circle life.
It really is. So from locally sourced ingredients to local festivals and events, right? We're always kind of involved in the community too. So this week, on Saturday, we'll be down at the Keenan Center for the Niagara Beer and Wine Festival. We'll be pouring some Lockport Lager, of course, and another special treat too. You'll have to come check it out and see. So we'll be there. What else, Joe? Friday, we got local bands.
Oh yeah, Invisible Touch is going to be here, cranking out some 80s tunes. Dancing around. My legs are still sore from the last time that I was dancing around to these guys being up here, so I can't wait for that. To trivia, obviously going on tonight. Yes. But we have a lot of different events that we always got coming up, and a lot of different foundations that we work with. As you guys know, Perry's Ice Cream. We do that we keep rotating our Perry's Ice Cream around, so we're going to be working with them once again. Now stay tuned next week, next Thursday. We're going to be releasing in commemoration of Chocolate Month.
Yes, National Chocolate Month.
National Chocolate Month. We're going to be releasing our Death by Chocolate. It's the next Perry's installment. It's going to be an Imperial Stout. 10% alcohol, and still $1 of all the pints that are sold here still going to be going to Women and Children's Hospital. We've raised a lot of money for
almost $8,000, and we're keeping it going. So a dollar from every pint that we sell here goes right to Women and Children's Hospital. And again, keeping your money in Western New York and helping out the local community.
And you know what? Who doesn't love dogs? I love dogs.
Right? I love cats more.
You're more of a cat guy, and I can tell that much. You know what? We got the opportunity to even help them. Last Mardi Gras, we did a Mardi Gras party where the only admission into that party was a donation of some sort of dog food or cat food or pet food. We had a giant pallet in the back, stretching almost as tall as our fermenter tanks back there, with how much dog and cat food. The response was amazing. So amazing that on February 10th, we're going to be doing it again.
Yes.
So we're really excited to get the opportunity to do that again. So you'll get to come here, enjoy a party upstairs. with one of my favorite bands, as always, the Nickel City Pimp Choir up there. So you get the opportunity, like I said, the only admission is a donation.
Yes, it's a pause for a cause, and you just bring in the donation, enjoy yourself, and we'll send it to the Niagara SPCA, which is a no-kill shelter that helps thousands of animals year-round. So we'll take care of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, there's so much. The Brewers Invitational.
You know, there's a lot of breweries in Western New York. It is
Right.
a big, booming industry now. It has expanded so much over
Have you
the
been
past
to them
few
all?
years. Yeah. Well, if you can't make it to them all,
Come
we're
on.
going to bring them here.
Yes. So on February 17th, right?
Yep.
You can be here for the Brewers Invitational. $45 gets you a ticket to all the local breweries are going to be on hand. They're brewers, some of the owners of all these places. You can meet the real movers and shakers behind the beers you're drinking and get some rare one-off funky style beers. It's not going to be just run-of-the-mill stuff. It's going to be something that you've never tasted before. All here in one place. $45 gets you that ticket, and then you also get a $5 stipend for some food afterwards if you want to stay and eat. It's going to be a really fun time. All local breweries right here in one place. Just go to eventbrite.com. You can buy a ticket, and it's going to be a premier event put on by the Buffalo Niagara Brewers Association. So come on out and help the brewers in Buffalo Niagara for sure.
Yeah, that's going to be a really fun time, especially with just the different beers that you're going to be able to get that you may even not be able to get at the brewery all the time. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I know I've seen Jason working with some Black Button Distillery barrels in the back there.
Absolutely.
So again, another local shout out, some people that we work with and everything. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm
Vertical
really
Vines,
excited.
right? We love Vertical Vines. Joe, thank you for everything.
Thank you.
And so, guys, come out, help support local. That's what it's all about. You come out with your family and friends, you have a good time, get some beers, get something to eat, and help reinvest your money into Western New York.
Cheers.
Cheers,
to the
everybody.
community, folks.